All right, team. All right, team. What's going on? Let me mute this over here. Boom. All right, team. So what's going on, man? You already know what time it is. It is mindset. It's Tuesday. Mindset. This is the best time of the week to me because this is the time where we all get to be like, you know what? Every week we're going to commit to Tuesday at 2 o'clock. Every week we're going to do this thing together so that we can all go to the next level. I'm going to tell you why. I want to start with this conversation. Bryce Thompson, if you have not celebrated, man, just understand, here at the Chairman Factory, we've been celebrating in San Diego all day. Like, we were celebrating yesterday because Chairman 10, Gio McCoy, what did he say? He said, man, he told us last night, Bryce Thompson just hit it. And immediately, the reason why we went so crazy was because we understood that it was already done. If Chairman 500 is already done for you, for your family, for the organization, see, Chairman 500 doesn't have to be a rank. Chairman 500 is a mindset. That's that pinnacle level of leadership. So if you're going to go to that pinnacle level of leadership, doesn't matter what your rank is, because the rank does not necessarily justify the level of leadership. All right. Some people have a lower rank, right? Because of their maybe people don't. They're still developing leaders, things like that, right? So just understand, this team, that we can't judge ourselves based off of the rank. A lot of y'all are leaders right now on this call. Natural born leaders. I didn't even know I was a leader until, honestly, I got heavy. Like, I knew it from a very young age. Like, when I was a kid, they used to say, yo, you're going to be an evangelist. You talk. I used to, always do things in church, recite scripture, stuff like that. So I've always loved to speak, but I never knew that this time was going to come where, I mean, how many people do we got? Hold on. We got 12 people on the line. Like, I remember when I used to do this and there was like 1 or 2 people on the line. Right now we got 12 people. Imagine this, guys. We start spreading this word. Our team is going to grow. The vibes are going to grow, right? Everything's going to grow because what? We're planting seeds. We're planting our goals. And you already know, I've already explained to y'all how the seed manifestation works. So we're not going to talk about today. The first thing we're going to talk about is, man, keep going chairman. Keep striving for chairman. Look, if you want chairman this year, drop some C's in the chat box. Drop some C's in the chat box if you believe that chairman can happen for you. I mean, you just seen a 23-year-old go chairman 500. Doesn't matter about his background. Doesn't matter if he was a Kappa. Doesn't matter if he was in a fraternity. It doesn't matter. All of our minds are the same. And if we put our minds together and we form a mastermind group, see, if you understand Think and Grow Rich and Think and Grow Rich and all these highly successful books, they talk about how important it is to have a mastermind group. So that's why it's important for us to all be able to, connect with each other. That's why it's important for us to all be able to, vibrate together on the same frequency, right? Because there's power in the mastermind. God said when 2 or 3 are gathered together, right? So it's 12 of us on the line. That's a lot. Chris, what's 2 plus 3? Uh-oh. Chris, what's 2 plus 3, Chris?
It's 5, dog.
5, baby. So you know what time it is, man. It's a supernatural season. I highly believe it. And I guarantee you, if your belief level is not the same as this company, if it doesn't match, man, you better get on this vibration, or I promise you're going to get left behind. And I say that as humbly as I can, but just let y'all know that this thing is going to take off. Like, people are seeing how more popular it is to trade, how they can make money from home. If you haven't hit anybody up this week, already telling them about the Friday event that's going down with me and Aaron again, guys, you're already behind the 8 ball. So I guarantee you, if you don't want to be behind the 8 ball, you will promote for this Friday event like your life depended on it. You'll be on the Thursday Blitz call, making phone calls with me, Chris, Aaron, all the other leaders, just making phone calls. You will literally be on that session, whether you get a confirmation or not, because what? It's all about practice. Guys, we got to get the reps in. That's the most important part, team. Doesn't matter if you're good. Everybody practices on the court. Everybody goes and makes the layup. I remember this clearly. I remember the guy who used to every time go up, try to make the left-hand layup, and he missed it. Then he have to switch it up. Now he's going to switch it up, and he's going to go with his right. Now we call him slaw. In Atlanta, we call that slaw. So he's slaw. You know what I'm saying? Cold slaw. Because why are you switching up the arm when you should just be trying to get better with the left arm? So that's what some of y'all are doing right now. Some of y'all in this business, the left hand ain't working for you, right? So you trying to go in with the right to make it easier. But you look slaw. Like to the crowd, you look slaw. Like LeBron came through and slammed it with the left, right? Right? Bryce Thompson came through and slammed it with the left. Like, is that you're gonna sit here and allow for Bryce Thompson? Like we celebrate those things, but we also allow that to let us know that it's possible, that anything is possible. You got to remember that. Look, when you got the momentum and then you lay off the momentum, team, this is something you got to realize. When you got the momentum and you lay off of the momentum, you lose it. It's easier to go downhill than uphill. You know what I'm saying? So we've been pedaling this whole last 30, 60 days together. Congratulations to everybody that just got started in the team that's interested in getting their 2 and free, getting the Platinum 150, getting the P600, right? Because those are the levels that matter. Like, we're going to go chairman, right? We're going to go chairman. Everybody, when I hit chairman, will not be chairman, but you'll be at the rank of because, listen, it's all about service. It's all about, like, you could very well pass me. That's happened to people. Like, just because I got momentum, you could ride the momentum of the team, of the entire generation of wealth, and you could surpass me because it's all about what? The value you bring to the marketplace. So with that being said, I want to talk about, we got the audio of the week. Man, drop some ones in the chat box if you at least listen to that Earl Nightingale Strangest Secret one time. Drop some ones in the chat box if you listen to Earl Nightingale Strangest Secret at least one time. All right, drop some 2s in the chat box if you listen to it at least 2. And if you listen to it more than 3 times, man, drop some 3s in the chat box. Let's see where y'all at. I'm a 3. All right, I'm a 3. I've listened to it multiple times. All right, over and over and over again. Why? Because of the auto suggestion. You got to hear the information over and over and over for it to get into your subconscious mind. If you're like, man, how can Vincent be so fired up about this business? How can Chris be so fired up? How can Mal G be so fired up? How can Brittany Burrell, how can Riyadh, how can Gio George McCoy, how can Pax, how can Asia Kai, how can these leaders be so hyped up and moving? It's because what? They've reprogrammed their subconscious mind. It's not done. It's never done. And that's the lesson we're going to talk about today. See, a lot of people, they'll hit P150. They'll get their 2 and free. They'll hit P600. Hell, they'll hit P1000 like I did and have to sit there for a year. I've been at P1000 for a whole year. Why? The reason why I've been at P1000 is simple. It's because I didn't know how to help other people. I didn't have the heart to want to help. I was just trying to sign up as many people as I can. Now, my goal is to help others. Like, if you come in here, you say, I want to trade, perfect. Use the products, use this, because that's what's going to help you make money. In the beginning, you're going to become a trader. Don't try to rush the process. Use this. It's a pair of Jordans every month. A pair of Jordans every month. So remember this thing. We got to, when it comes to the law of auto suggestion, when it comes to these personal development audios, these books I'm telling y'all to read, man, go and grab this stuff. How can you expect for us to all be on the same level if you say you want to go chairman, right? If you say you want to go P1000, and we're telling y'all, not just me, but other leaders are saying, look, this is what it takes. You gotta do it. It's called being teachable and coachable. And we're about to talk about something I've been studying non-stop. I'm so obsessed with this information because I understand what is going on. I understand. So if you're ready for this information I'm about to lay on y'all today, drop some fires in the chat box. Hope y'all got y'all notebook. Hope y'all got y'all pen, y'all paper, because it's about to go down. Like, it's about to go down. It's 420 is over with. It's 421. It's Earth Day. And what do we do on Earth Day? We plant seeds. We plant seeds and we start the water stuff. So it's Earth Day. Let's plant these seeds. Let's get it going. All right? Let's get it going. Keep the momentum up. So the first thing is our personal development audio of the week, which is Conceive, Believe, and Achieve. All right? Conceive, Believe, and Achieve by David Imonitier. If you was on the call last night, if you're new, you know who David Imonitier is. So you want to go and get this audio. Conceive, Believe, Achieve. You want to go a step further and go on Amazon and pay the $23 and also get the book. See, when I already ordered the book, it just touched down back home. But guess what? I'm on this book. So when I get home, I'll be on that book. For now, we're on The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. So I would highly recommend. It's a really short read. It's only like 200 pages, and this will tell you everything that it takes to formulate the mindset of a Bryce Thompson. It's going to tell you everything it takes to formulate the mindset of a David Monetier, of a Gary McSween, of a Chad Thompson, of a Brittany Burrell. It's going to show you how to get that mindset. I can't add me. Why? Because I haven't had the results. That's the first thing. It can't be a deflection. Hey, I don't mind telling people I'm going through my process, because look, when we get there, it's going to be a lot more sweeter. And I'm so excited that all of y'all are with us on the ride, because it's a wrap. Everything rises and falls on leadership. So all I do is study leadership. That way I know which way we need. We got to have the coach. You know what I'm saying? Like we trust these educators. We trust, man, look, learn this information so that you can be your own coach. That's it. There is no bosses. There is no bosses here. It's we all on the same level. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I want to talk about what we're going to talk about today. Make sure you, again, go get that audio. It's going to be lit. This audio right here has changed so many lives. Conceive, believe, and achieve. Let me get my water. All right, cool. So today, what I want to talk about is how you guys, I keep going over this because I think it's imperative. I think it's extremely important for our success, right? It's extremely important for our success. So the name of this, it's an index, right? The name of the index is the Teachability, right? The Teachability Index, all right? Teachability, Coachability Index, right? Teachability, Coachability. Don't forget about the Coachability Index. You have to be teachable and coachable. They talked about how in the audio that y'all were just listening to when you first hopped on, that was Kevin Trudeau. All right, your wish is your command. And what he talked about was how he was in a secret organization. And in these secret organizations, in order for you to get to the top, in order for you to become elite, right? Henry Ford, you want to be the Rockefellers, right? Well, the number one principle that they believe in is the Teachability Index, Teachability, Coachability. How teachable and coachable are you? How teachable and coachable are you? It goes on a scale of 0 to 10. So are you 0, teachable and coachable, right? Or are you at level 10, teachable and coachable, right? If you're a level 0, that's why you're failing, right? If you're a level 5, that's why you're doing mediocre, right? If you're a level 10, that's why you're hitting Chairman 500, Chairman 10, because you understand the Teachability Index, all right? It's been changing my life. I'm telling y'all, like, everything starts, you already know, everything starts on the inside, and then it manifests. Then it goes to the outside. So all these dreams we just got to dream about them every day. We got to just write them down, see them, right? Y'all know what they say. David said it last night. So number one, what is your willingness to learn, right? What is your willingness to learn? How high is your willingness to learn? So are you willing to go get the books? Are you willing to listen to the audios? Are you willing to pay thousands of dollars to go to these meetings, right? To go to these conferences, to get these one-on-ones with coaches, right? You hear that Alex Morton spent over $1 million on coaching, and we have a problem with $174 per month. This is coaching, right? This is coaching, and then it's coaching not only on the trading, but also the mindset of building an extremely large organization. That's the type of coaching we're getting, right? So the biggest question in your willingness to learn is, who do you listen to? So you got to ask yourself a question like, are you listening to your family members, right? What's their current wealth? What's their current mindset? What's their current, bank account? What's their current, how much are they worth, right? What is their net worth, right? Like, what is their net worth? What are those people in your family, your best friends, who's distracting you from your goals, from you achieving financial freedom from yourself and your future family, right? What are those? What is that, right? Like, who do you listen to? Like, are you listening to yourself? Like, have you blocked out those people, but you're still listening to you? So that's why you don't go to the conferences. That's why you don't go to the events. That's why you don't get on every single call that's going on. That's why, because you're not teachable and coachable. Your teachability, right? Your willingness, right here, your willingness to learn, right? Your willingness to learn is a 3 out of 10. Your willingness, you can do it here and there, right? You can't listen every day. I mean, like, bro, do y'all think, like, I don't want to sit on every single call, but I try my best to be there. And the reason why is because the people who have the results I want, those are the people we should be listening to. You should only listen to someone who has the results that you want, right? So if you want to go platinum 1,000, I'm a platinum 1,000, right? About to go P2,000, because why? Because so many people in the team is about to rank up, and it ain't stopping there, right? Ain't no stopping us now. We on the move, all right? Ain't no stopping us now. We are on the move. I love that song, all right? So I want you to go to the seminars, pay for these mentorships, right? Listen to the audios, read the books, go get the membership at the country club, right? People at the country club ain't talking about what's your hourly wage, how much do they pay you. People at the country club is saying, what is your net worth? Oh, I'm my net worth is 5 million. Oh, nice. What's your net worth? Oh, measly 110 million. You know, like those types of conversations. Not little stuff, right? Not if your goal is to become a multimillionaire. Not if your goal is to impact millions of lives. Not if your goal is to leave generational wealth. Then you're not going to satisfy. You're not going to stay stagnant. You're not going to be satisfied, right? So how much time, how much money, how much effort are you willing to put into this, right? That's the question. How much time, how much money, how much effort are you willing to put into your goals? How much time, right? Well, we told y'all 30 minutes a day trade, like looking at the charts, going through the information, minimum, right? You got some people doing 4 hours. You got some people doing 3 hours, right? We have to put the effort. This is the effort-driven business. Like think about it. I don't care if you sell wigs. Even if you sell wigs and you just standing up there scared, just frightened, just scared to go out the door and go and tell somebody, or get on your Instagram and tell somebody about your product. How can you expect someone to know about your product when you won't even post the product? Matter of fact, you won't even use the product. So you have the product, you don't use it, and you don't show it. My question to you is, and listen, and I got this from the millionaire. So again, everything I'm asking, everything I'm doing is what I'm learning, all right? But what he would have asked you, and so that's what I'm going to ask you is, are you broke? If that's your mindset, if you won't be 10 out of 10 willingness to learn, listening to the right people, then guess what's going to happen, team? You're not going to get the level of success you want because you're not teachable and coachable, right? Now I'm going to be honest with you. How many people do we have on here? All right, we still got 12. Perfect. So we got 12 people on here. So the question to you 12 is this: How willing are you to learn? Well, obviously you showed up at 2 o'clock on a Tuesday. So you're probably around a 9 or a 10 because you actually showed up. Most of the battle is showing up for the war. People be so scared to show up for the war. Like how you sign up for the army, then be afraid to go out there. Like what's up? How can you sign up for the Navy and then be afraid to go in the water? It don't make sense. You signed up to be a Forex trader and your willingness to learn is a 3, but you said you wanted to do it, all right? So that is the first step of the index. Very important step, guys. If you master this, if we master this together, oh my God, explosion. So we only need 7 to 10. We can ride together because 7 to 10 chairmen, right? Just everything is 7 to 10. So everything you're trying to develop right now, look at it as 7 to 10, right? 7 to 10. So we almost had a dog fight, guys. All right, hold on 1 second. So the next part, the next index is, what is your willingness to accept change? Your next index is, what is your willingness, right? What is your willingness to accept change, right? Like everybody say they want to be rich. Everybody say they want to create generational wealth. Everybody say they want to do this and they want to do that, and they're willing to listen to the people. All right, so let's say you gave in, you said, I'm a 10. So willingness to learn, you're a 10. But okay, here it comes. In order for you to learn, you have to be willing to give up that thing that you love. Oh no, Vincent. Oh no, entrepreneur. I didn't know that I had to let go of the things that I love. Like, I didn't know I had to let go of the things that I like. Like, I didn't know I had to do those things. I had no idea. So I don't think I'm ready for this, right? So that means that your willingness to accept change is a 0. Now, what type of changes? Well, maybe you like to hang out at the golf course, all right? Maybe you like to play golf. Well, if you like to play golf, are you willing to give up golf for a year? Oh, no, not golf. I can't give up golf, right? Or maybe your goal is to, or maybe the thing that you like to do is to play with your kids. Play with your kids all day. Man, look, I'm insensitive, but you gotta also run your business because you gotta take care of the kids, right? So this is the thing, all right? This is the thing. If you know that other super successful people had kids and they still became multimillionaires, right? And you're not a multimillionaire yet, right? It's because you're not doing something right. You're not doing something right. So we have to humble ourselves. We have to realize it. We got to sit down, analyze everything together. Boom, attack that now, because everything got to be inside. We got to clear up all this. We can't go chairman until we clear up all this. We got to get all the sinus out. We got to get all the infection out. We got to get all the death out. We got to get all the bad language out. We got to get everything out of us in order for us to be able to bring in the prosperous stuff that'll be able to go ahead and clear up the illness, right? So that is how it is. So what is your willingness to accept change? Are you willing to read more, give up the Netflix, give up the club, right? Even though Corona made us do it. But are you willing to give these things up? So, like I said, if your willingness to accept change is a 0, and this is a 10, 10 times 0 is a big, fat 0. So that means that you will forever be a 0 because you can't, guess what? Ricky Bobby, if you ain't first, you last, all right? And if you ain't first in your life, if you can't first get yourself together, if you can't first accept change within your life, the things that's been blocking you, if you can't first learn something new that you wanted to do to change your life, if you're not willing to do that, then this is not your year. This is not your year. You won't be a millionaire. And it's okay. Like, we all have our own journey. Don't be distracted. You have to handle yourself the way that is, but you have to be diligent and you have to understand that these are the steps. So when you work on these, now, you want the mentor, right? We all want the perfect mentor, but we can't attract the mentor. Why? Because the mentor don't want to work with somebody that is not willing to learn. The mentor will not waste his time working with somebody that's not willing to accept change. So you're not willing to learn, you're not willing to accept change, but you want me to help you go P150. You want me to help you go P600. You want me to help you go chairman. You want David to help you. You want Ria, you want Brittany, but you're not willing. You went to everybody and you still won't change, then that's your problem. That's why you can't get it, all right? So that was it, man. That's the Teachability, Coachability Index right there in a nutshell. When you master a way to take this thing 10 and 10, what do you got? You got 100. You got 100. So you need a high willingness to learn. You need a high willingness to accept change, preferably a 10 and a 10. But come at that pivotal level. Become pivotal. Our sharing group chat and Telegram is what? The pivotal trap, right? The pivotal trap. Y'all know the vibes. Drop them trap houses in the chat box, man. Drop them trap houses in the chat box if you really, really, really understood what was going on today. If you took some good notes, man, drop them trap houses in the chat box. Let's run it. Let's run it. Let's run it. All right. Drop them trap houses. Let's go. All right. Well, I really appreciate y'all being here, man. So the last announcements. Let me turn the recording off.